1, 2, 1, 2. Check it out.
It's the guys next door.
Check it out, y'all.
Only you to enjoy.
Yo, get live. Nobody fly it and fly ride. Couple guys from the city and you know Mac Wiles we own. Life of the party, my boy home. That smells Jones.
It's the guys next door.
Check it out, y'all.
Only you to enjoy.
Welcome back. Happy Monday.
Oh man, what's good?
If you are hearing this, that means you made the greatest decision of your week. Yeah,
Talk
it's
about it.
only Monday, but yes, you made the best decision of your week. You are kicking your week off with Mac Wiles, Mouse Jones, Fly Ride, the guys next door. And if you're seeing this, that means
You see it?
we're all in the same room.
We're all in the same room, guys.
This has not happened in the new year.
In quite a while.
Yeah.
In quite a while.
Big time.
Happy to be here.
This is a big deal.
Happy to be here.
We're in LA.
And we're in Los Angeles.
We're
Wow.
Oh!
a bunch of words we didn't think we'd say together this
Wow.
year.
Wow.
Man.
Shut up, Ryan. Be an adult.
P.
Be an adult. Can we do that
This
today?
episode is sponsored by. I get it. Yes, I'm an adult today.
Okay.
There we go.
I feel like I can see in your eyes you're going to be the me today,
Oh, I love it.
and I don't like it.
I can't say you're wrong. I'm just,
Let's get through this. Listen, y'all been listening to us for going on damn near 5 years. Okay, so if y'all don't know what I'm about to say, then
Bro, it's been like 3 years.
it's
Nah,
not
it's
been
been-
3
it's
years.
been
It's
longer than
almost 5.
But it's
'Cause you're in a
COVID.
jerk.
COVID is weird.
We had to
is a weird
record.
time.
Now, it
COVID
was
is a weird
weird.
time.
And yeah, we started in 2019.
So that's full. It's a good full.
We're at 4 right now. We going on 5.
All right.
And February won't be 5.
You're right.
It will.
You're right.
It will.
You're right.
It will.
I just like how that sounds.
You're right.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Good luck. Good luck hearing that.
Like I was saying, like I said, y'all been listening to this going on 5 years.
All right.
So if y'all know what I'm about to say, I don't know what to tell you. But make sure you follow us on Apple. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, Guys Next Door Podcast. Everywhere. Patreon.com, Guys Next Door Pod.
Mhm.
Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms, Guys Next Door. And if you have a letter, we're doing something new. Like we said last time, we giving y'all a chance to curse us out. We're giving you a chance to curse us out.
I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, he wasn't here.
Yo,
What's up?
also, I want y'all to know that I know how it looked. It looked like
I didn't know he was gonna catch on.
it looked like I wasn't there after an altercation. And that's not it at all. My microphone was broke.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
That's what y'all want to believe. That's what y'all want to believe. He wasn't fucking with me. We had just came back. From a hiatus. We was mad at each other. Then he got mad at me and he said, "Not again."
And then I
then
left.
he left.
And then guess what? These niggas had to fly out here to come shoot with
It's true.
me.
That's true. That's
I
true.
put my foot down. I said,
Rug
word.
night.
That. So that's how it went down.
Terrible.
But I'm back. So I didn't hear y'all
That
say
is
that
terrible.
before. So I guess y'all can curse them out.
No, us. It's CYO. It's
as-
curse
as a-
y'all out.
Okay.
Okay? So
As a
if y'all want to
collective.
curse us out for something we ain't do or something you mad at us about, you can
How many? Can we get a words like a maximum word?
no
like on Twitter.
because we only gonna read but so much.
That's very true.
So
you make
CYO.
it two or three emails.
So I would say no. I'm saying like
No, we talk about the fucking
Oh,
the character limit. We only gonna read but so much. I'ma skim it
it should be like a
like a
What?
college essay.
no.
Oh,
You get
God.
Double rules.
I'll be real. 1 to 30 letters.
Nah, that's crazy. That's who can curse us out in the shortest amount of words.
Get out.
Wow.
And do you want your curse to get across?
Do you want your curse to get across?
if they're over 30
Because too many
letters,
words, we not paying attention.
over 30 letters is
Yeah, typical nigga shit. But yeah, CYO, curse y'all out. Make sure you send it to guysnextdoor123@gmail.com. Put CYO in the subject line so we know to check it out. CYO, you get to curse us out. Okay? What's going on? Matt, why you in LA?
I'm here.
Wrong answer.
Wow.
The answer is because Ryan made us come out. No, just playing. Why you in LA?
that sounds about right.
No, I'm here because we had to get some work done.
We had to get some work done.
I'm here because The squad is here.
Yeah, gang.
Gang's time,
We
and
are.
not only that, I'm actually going to protest tomorrow. So we
You came all the way out of protest?
Where you
Yeah.
protesting at?
We're protesting at Disney.
Disney.
Yeah, we
Like
shut down
land?
Disney.
Didn't they do nothing to
Yeah, go to
nobody?
Disney.
Yes, they did.
Hold on.
They didn't give us our money.
Yeah, like Disneyland.
No, the studios.
Where's their studio?
It's Buena Vista.
You about to give the address out?
It's like
Yeah,
all
give-
around
no,
Alameda.
everybody go. Fight for your right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We got to get these niggas jobs, bro. They got to get these niggas back. This nigga flew across the country
Protest
on a 6-hour flight
for us and protest.
guys next door and to protest.
and to go fucking bother Mickey Mouse.
Absolutely. Until he give me my money.
You didn't even do nothing with Disney.
I've done some stuff with Disney.
Yes, he
before.
has.
Oh yes, you did.
That's what I'm saying. Red Tails is Disney.
Red Tails is Disney, but
Yeah.
the movie.
Which one? Secret Life of Bees?
Yeah,
No, that's not Disney. That's
Okay.
Fox.
Yo.
That's Fox.
You want me to look up? Don't make me look up his
Nah,
resume.
the IMDb is
It's
crazy,
there.
but I didn't see no Disney. He wasn't in it.
Red Tails is Lucasfilms. Lucasfilms is Disney.
So technically, you're in the Star Wars cinematic universe. Technically,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah. Boom.
fucking whoa.
Boom. Boom.
Guess what?
What?
Came to LA, got a little smarter. Look,
That
Should
ain't
come-
all.
maybe
I
you should
got.
come out here a little bit more.
Maybe I will.
Okay. He said,
Maybe
deflect.
I
Ping,
will.
ping. He was like this. Yes. Okay.
Maybe
Set.
I will.
Bet you will. Bet you
bet
will.
you will.
I bet you will. I bet you will. I bet you will. I bet you will. I bet you. Are y'all done being children?
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you.
will.
You didn't say yes. Ryan, what do you have going on? What is going on in the life of Ryan?
I'm here.
outside of trying to be chaotic in mine.
I took a little break with my mom, went on
Yeah.
vacation, just chilled
Fly.
out.
That was fire.
Like I was on the beach, just chilling.
y'all was out there for a minute too.
She's
Like
still
just
there.
some-
She's still there.
She's living her best life as
love
she
it.
should.
I love it.
So that was good. That was a way to clear my mind and
You ever remind your mom that you gave her a kidney?
yep, all the time. Okay.
Because that's what I would do.
When she talks about ex-girlfriends,
I'm like,
when she talks about anything,
Like, yeah,
regarding
but I gave
something
you a
like, yo,
kidney.
chill out, bro. Like,
I gave you a kidney,
What are
shorty.
you talking about?
Like, chill out.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I know we talked about it before, but I'm really. Do you feel like y'all, like, you know how, like, they always say, like, oh, you can never repay your parent? You
You gave a kidney.
gave a kidney. Are y'all equal now?
off the record,
Off the record. Off the
off the
record.
record. I
This-
think,
We good.
We're at zero.
I think I'm pretty good. I won't say zero.
She owes.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Have-
she
you gotta check with Ryan.
She doesn't owe. But just
But
know.
you're close to red.
Just know
I mean, you're close to being in the black.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm in the
Good
green
up.
right now. I'm in the green.
So if you're in the green, then that means
That doesn't mean she owes.
No,
that just
that
means,
doesn't mean she
I
owes. That
haven't
means you-
lost.
There we go.
what you did.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I did.
I mean, sometimes you gotta lose the game. You
Thank
hit.
you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if
man.
somebody was to ask you, never mind.
I felt like that was about to go down.
Because the last time I asked this question, he got mad.
Jesus
And
Christ.
he looked at us like we was the worst people in the world.
He probably.
So like in boxing, if somebody gave you a kidney punch, would you be okay?
I'm pretty sure. it
Because
would
they
feel
got
just like
they
it-
might miss.
I'm pretty sure it'd feel like just like if you got hit in the kidney.
No,
Pretty
because
sure.
I have two. What if they miss one?
Well, I'm pretty sure it'd feel like you got hit in the same one. Pretty sure.
But
I'm
they,
pretty sure.
there's a better chance they
I
have of
think this,
missing
I think
yours.
this. I don't think you ever got hit in an organ and be like, God damn, that organ hurts. I don't think that's ever happened. I think,
Yes,
I think
I
you
have.
got God damn, and they might call it a kidney shot, but it probably didn't even hit your kidney. Like, you see what I'm saying? So to get out of your stupid question, no, I don't.
Ryan Garcia should have got rid of his kidney. He would have been fine.
I
Wow.
think he would
If Ryan Garcia would have donated his kidney to his mother, Tank might not have put him down.
put him down because of kidney shot.
Son, stop.
It was a floating kidney shot. He got him. Bow.
Okay,
He really did.
but
shut it down.
maybe if you don't have one, yeah, maybe it's like
That's what I'm saying.
I'm good. Maybe I just knock you out after it.
Why you got to knock me
Nah,
out?
my fault. It was just in a moment.
I can't even threaten this nigga to kidney shot. I'm gonna miss.
So you missed. You can't even say you get a kidney shot. Like, yo, you hit him. How'd you hit a kidney shot? No, you did it.
No, you didn't. It's
What
Ryan.
kidney
I
shot?
You
mean,
didn't, bro.
it was kidding.
What kidney?
It was,
You missed. You
it was-
missed.
It was a kidding shot.
That counts
It was
as a
a
miss.
Kidding shot.
It definitely counts as a miss on a score chart.
There we go. It should. It should.
We're idiots. So no one's gonna ask me what I got going on. This
Mouse.
podcast fucking sucks.
Mouse,
It's 5 fucking years,
what are you doing right now?
and I've literally
Actually,
It's not 5 yet. It's
bam,
4.
bam.
5 is
For
4.
some
now
change.
it's not 5.
You said,
It's for some change.
oh, he said that.
475.
If you don't,
It's
Jesus.
475.
Is it? I don't think it's.
It's not 475.
It's like 432.
432.
Yeah.
February's around the corner.
Is it?
Let our parents tell it.
Jesus Christ.
I never talked to Valentine's Day with my parents.
You never talked to Valentine.
Never talked. I come from a. Told you
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying
get
to
it.
break a
I get it.
generational
I get it.
curse.
There we go.
I just
Okay.
told you. I told
So,
my
Mouse,
mom this the other day.
What are you doing? Especially, what are you doing in Los Angeles?
Yeah, what are you doing in Los
What are you doing in Los
for
Angeles?
so long? For a long period of time.
You're
You're
here
here
for
for a
like-
long, like 10
I
days.
am
Something
here
like
for a
that.
while. What?
Huh?
How many?
Like 10 days.
Oh, I thought you said 10 years.
Nah, you're here for like
Please,
10
let us
days.
know.
Okay.
I know
the girls know.
we record for 2 out of the 10. Trap karaoke is 2 out of the. Is everything?
So what's up? What you doing?
You guys are childish, number one.
You just asked us to ask you what you
No,
have going on.
because I was like, hey, conversation kind of goes, but sure. Hey,
got going
let
on?
me tell you what I'm here for.
Yes.
Y'all got to do a good job making me feel welcome.
You are welcome.
Y'all really make me feel like I was the last member to get here.
It's okay. It's okay.
So, what happened?
You were first today. I wonder,
I was
wonder
I was
why.
early.
Yes,
No,
you were.
because I was close. That's why.
That's what I said. I wonder what. Why are you? What's up with you? Yo. Massive, I'm valid.
Oh, I swear to God.
Valid content.
Yeah, I just want everybody to know. I have way more times up at bat than y'all. So if you want to keep this goal, we can do
I'm
it.
just saying.
I'll tell you, you want your win today?
Listen,
Because I'm going to win all the other days.
all of them
All of them.
with me.
Yes.
All
You're
right,
twin.
you two.
'Cause I'm
All
bound-
You're
right, you
twin.
two.
You're gonna win every day. You're not gonna win every day. There's gonna be days you lose,
That's very true.
and there's gonna be
All
days
right.
I lose.
There's going to be more
But
days
guess
that
what
you
today
lose than I
is?
win. No, it doesn't have to be.
It ain't your day. It ain't your day today. Okay, you on the West Coast, and it ain't
What?
your day.
All right. The reason I'm here is because, no, seriously, all jokes aside, my schedule, I have a lot.
I love it. I love it. Such a just a great.
Your schedule. Keep going.
I have a schedule that is forcing me to be on the West Coast for
Mhm.
a long time.
Force.
Force my schedule, yes.
Okay.
In that, you know, I have found some joy.
Joy
Yo, you're an idiot.
and pain
It's like sunshine.
and rain. Sing it to me. Sing. Joy.
Oh, now,
Oh yeah.
now this is okay.
I'm just saying.
Have y'all fun.
Hey,
You the one who said it.
I know.
yo, you
Have
asked
y'all
that.
fun.
You the one who said it. We just love.
I have y'all fun.
Mouse, you know
Listen,
we just
man.
love this for you.
Listen,
Get
man.
your hand off my shoulder.
Man, you've got a friend in
Oh,
me.
okay. Everybody's singing today. All right.
Trap karaoke. You said you brought up the karaoke.
We have
You
trap
wanna give me a
karaoke.
little-
We have trap karaoke. We are in markets that we've never been, but it is a whole like West Coast run. So it made
Oh, yeah,
absolutely
Y'all are going, I'm about to say y'all are going
Sacramento
crazy.
this week.
Uh-huh.
Well, when y'all hear this, Sacramento sold out. Shout out to Sacramento.
Woo.
San Diego,
Mhm.
2 shows in LA.
Mhm.
I
was
did-
there. It was crazy.
Back. Thank you.
was
Thank you
crazy.
for pulling
Back
up.
to back.
Yeah, back-to-back shows in LA. First time we ever did that. We did back-to-back. We just came off of, I think we talked about it a few weeks ago.
You got
Back-to-back shows in Charlotte.
Y'all got to understand how crazy this is, right? Like it's a back-to-back show in Los Angeles. The same time Beyonce's show is going on.
Yeah.
And they sold out.
Yeah.
That's brazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
If you can't go see Beyonce, I would
You come see
definitely
me.
say my man, his show is going on at the same time.
Yeah.
If you can't make B.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
listen.
can't make the queen,
not
go see the
everybody
king.
goes
Hey, hey, hey,
Hey now.
hey.
Told you I'm here.
Bing, bing.
Here for
Bing.
you, my man.
I know that I'm gonna pay for that though.
It's
And it was really good. So I know it's in about 20 minutes you're gonna say something stupid.
No, you got it. Only right that y'all perform on the same days.
Listen, I'm happy to be there. I think because I don't want to talk about that yet because
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
the timelines will be stupid.
Yep.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say, but then back doing comedy.
Yes, you
So headlined the show in Chicago, and then hosted Danielle Young, friend to the show.
Yeah. Shout out
hosted-
Danielle.
Hosted her real quick comedy pop up, at a bookstore named Reparations Club. Fire,
That's crazy.
fire bookstore. Shout out to Jazzy is the young lady name. Reparations. So if y'all in LA, make sure y'all go check out Reparations Club. It's a bookstore. It's the first Black woman-owned bookstore in Los Angeles, and I think it's like one of 4 Black-owned bookstores. So go there. I might be doing a show there in the next coming months or whatever. But yeah, man, it's good to be back on the comedy grind. It's been a while, and I don't think I was ever this into, man. The first go around.
Yeah, but I'm about to say, but it's crazy. We talked about this last episode, low key.
now.
We talked about this last episode. I
I
you
wasn't
here.
there.
I know.
Yeah, you know.
I know. We know.
Thank you, brother.
But once you start to really step into what you're supposed to be doing, you start to see how the doors open up in a crazier way.
definitely.
In positive ways. Say that. In positive ways. Because there's some doors you might walk into.
Very true. That you ain't supposed to be
That
in.
you ain't supposed to be in. It might feel right, but you know it's wrong.
Hey,
You know what I'm
hey.
saying? That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
I don't
That's
wanna-
Bodega Baptist.
I ain't want to.
You trying to preach?
I don't want to
Oh.
preach. I'm just saying.
It sound like you preaching.
It's
Oh,
just
hold
a
on.
little. It's just a couple.
Go
lines.
ahead, Mac, line it up.
No, I'm-
Mac, line it up. We need Deacon Rye.
it's
We
too-
need Deacon Rye.
It's too hot.
No, that's the enemy.
Nah,
That's the enemy.
That's why I'm trying to focus out of it. I'm trying to not focus on the enemy.
Focus out
The
of
enemy is
that.
here, and I'm trying to
It's heating up.
to get it out of here.
All right, y'all ready to talk?
Yep.
Let's get into it. I want to know. I was listening to an old episode of ours, and there was some points where we were talking about. We were talking about a few things actually. And then I seen a comment in the chat, and it was the episode where we were talking about. We have read the article about the lack of male to male interaction that black men specifically were having, and
Yes,
and it was
yes,
leading to like
yes.
suicide and depression and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, and I seen a comment, and the comment said, it spoke to not wanting to be, basically men not wanting to be a burden to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, we didn't even think of that. I never thought of that. And I wanted to think, I'm like, so I want to take some time to talk about that today, about like just that innate feeling of like wanting to not be a burden. Like, cause I think a lot of the reason why men don't communicate as much, I think a lot of the reason other people put on us is that we're just bad communicators, or we don't want to share a problem. We don't want to seem weak. When really, how much of it is just us not wanting to be a burden to our friends, right? Like, I know Mac has 2 kids, a wife, the strike, it's stuff going on. I know you got shit going on. Yeah, I know I got shit going on. We might not, and like I said, I don't know everybody's text messages and group chats, but I do feel like just from a time proxy, we spend the most time around each other. We speak to each other the most, and we're not dumping on each other all the time. So it's like, how much of that do y'all feel to be true? That sometimes you're just keeping stuff inside because you don't want to be a burden.
I do think that there's multiple things when it comes to men expressing their feelings, right? I do think that part of it is not wanting to seem weak, and it's not because innately we don't want to feel weak, but it's because we're made to feel weak if we speak about our emotions. There's always this running joke about that long list of things that are manly versus not manly.
Yep.
And it'd be like, oh, he got ice cream, he's not, it's not manly, or, whatever. But there's so many things already strikes against us that make us make us feel less than a man versus just living, breathing, experiencing life the way that we want to. So I do think that's a big part of it. But being a burden, I see it all the time because I know the wife.
No, you got to answer that, bro. The rules are the rules, bro.
All right,
the rules are the rules, bro.
Hold on. Oh, it's actually Tristan. It's Tristan.
Hi, God, baby.
Hey, mamas. And Naima. Oh, both of y'all are on joke time. Okay. Hey, mama, I gotta finish the episode. I love you so much. Make sure you don't give your mother no trouble. All right.
Okay.
God, baby. God, daddy loves you.
Okay.
Chris,
Yeah.
I'll call you later if you're still awake.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
All right, bye.
Man, that was
That ass shit.
see that love? That was love right there.
I do think that I do think that a big part of it is not wanting to be a burden, though. I not only do I do it, like I experience that, like I probably, out of all of our friends, I'm probably the one that probably calls y'all the most on some like, yo, I'm having a problem.
Yeah.
But still, there's a lot of times that I really be on some like, I just got to deal with this myself. Let me just sit down. Let me just chill out. Let me relax. I don't want to bother nobody. You know, this married life, it may just seem monotonous to other people, but sometimes you just wish that you had somebody to talk to. Thus therapy. But no, I do think that it's a big problem. I see a lot of people, even when it comes to me. I had a friend who passed away just last week. Stage 4 cancer. Ronell, shout out Ronell. You know, God rest your soul. Crazy shit is I didn't even know he had cancer. Didn't even know. And when I start to talk to all of my guys, everybody from back home about it, like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? Everybody's like, oh, you know, we went to go see him. You know, we didn't want to bother you. You know, we know you working. You know, you got the kids. We know you got this. And it's like, I think we miss out so much and it's not everybody is doing the same thing as I am, but I think we miss out on so much because people really feel like, I don't want to bother that person. So, you know, I'll reach out to them later. And you never know. It may be the last time that you could reach out to them.
That's a fact. For me, I don't think I ever looked at it like that. I just always thought like, I don't want to bother this person. I never thought of it as even a burden. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
To even ask anybody for any type of help or sometimes even advice. So for me, it was just like, man, I don't need nobody. I could just do this shit. I can figure this shit out on my own. But then when I look at it as I guess a defensive mechanism of not opening it up to somebody or just always having an excuse of, yeah, they're probably too busy for this, or yeah, they don't want to hear this, or yeah, they got so much going on. But in fact, like, I didn't even pick up the phone, or I didn't even ask, or I didn't attempt. Now, have there been times that I have attempted, and maybe that's why I don't feel comfortable hitting people up for certain shit? Because it's like, yeah, I tried. What am I going to keep trying for? I got that result that I didn't want from jump. So if I keep going at it, and now I just feel like I've already told myself the negative shit's going to happen, and then it happens. So what am I doing? I already know like I should just get the shit done myself. Like, that's how I've been doing it. So in a way, I guess that's the way where I'm at right now with it, which is not great. But it's at least I know.
So you just said it's not great. So obviously, or maybe not obviously, right? Let me not speak for you. So when you said not really, like it's not working for you, is that a bit of self-awareness? Are you aware that it's not working? Or are you just preemptively saying that?
No, I'm aware that it's not working, but I'm also aware that I've tried to make it work.
In what ways do you see it not working? Like, what are the adverse effects that you're witnessing you're like to identify, oh, this isn't working?
I think expectations when you need something are very higher. I feel like when you expect someone to help you just because you've helped them in some way, then it's a little bit different. And I don't think you should ever have to feel that way. I feel like I think I've talked about this before, like going into things, I think more of now, like if I want to help somebody, I help them.
Of course.
Not based off of what they could do for me or when they're going to help me back. And before I have, and I've stuck into a place where it's like, yo, if this person doesn't help me, then why the fuck am I helping them type situation? And in fact, when you do shit like that, like I've said before, like you're actually blocking the blessings that were really made for you. Like
that's a fact.
You weren't probably going to get blessed by the person. Okay, whoop-de-doo, it didn't happen. But that doesn't mean you have to block out all the other positive things that could be happening just based off of this one negative energy that's come to the situation. So now with me, I kind of just... anything when it comes to like negativity, especially when reaching out to somebody and having the fear of them just saying no, it's like, all right, at least I know in my head, I'm not going to curse you out when I see you. I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't fuck with you. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm going to just do my due diligence. I'm going to reach out, ask for whatever help or whatever advice I have. If you're receptive to it and you respond, then perfect. If you don't, then cool too. But one day you're gonna come up to me and you're gonna have a conversation, and you might have an opportunity for me, or you might have some good advice for me at that point in time. But if I already cursed your ass out about you not being, I've already burnt the bridge. So I'd rather that person understand, like, damn, this person did hit me up about this shit. They might have been going through it, so that I don't have situations like people don't know that something is wrong with me, Like me and my sister had a moment. She was like, yo, bro, like you can hit me up about something. She was mad at me because I didn't hit her up about something and I didn't attend something that I probably should have. But I was just, my mind was other places. So she was upset with that. And she was like, yo, look, I know you feel like, no, you can't call anybody. I get it. But you have
What
to
does
stop.
that feel like? Like
What,
you
to
can't
not,
call nobody. Like you're not like so the reason I'm asking you that question is because me and you born on the same day.
Yep.
And it's like everything you're saying is echoing, like loud. So it's like I want to make sure not only I'm asking you these questions because it's a podcast and it's a good topic, but also because I might get an answer for myself. But before you answer that, continuity purposes, this is not Tubi. This is the guy next door.
Yeah.
Rodney Rikai is here.
Hey, more black men with muscles. You know what I mean? Muscles and watches. Episode is muscles and watches.
Watches. Yeah.
Rodney, welcome to the guys next door. This, I'm going to say that if nobody said this is long overdue.
So long overdue.
Yeah.
Overdue.
Why'd it take so
We've
long?
actually been,
We can
been talking about this since 2000. Yeah, sorry.
Fuck up. That's the episode unravel. How the episode unravel.
Yes, sir.
This is the problem. Shut up and drink the goddamn water.
You know,
this is the
it's good water.
They said that we always don't pay attention to Ryan. Say,
Nah. We can't.
no, Rodney Rikai, everybody.
You know, as black men, we be suppressing stuff. You know what I mean? I like to just get right to it. You feel?
Now, come on, Ryan.
I mean,
Now, you feel like you can't call nobody. You're on an island. What does it feel?
yo, that was crazy. You put me back by myself, which I don't like to be. You see what I'm saying? But to briefly go back to what I was talking about. Like I said, it's been a endless journey of believing and hoping that people would help when they want to. And once you tell yourself that you don't have to,
It's been an endless journey of believing that people will help when
that you think it's supposed to happen, but it's not. But when you really think about it, like I've said this before, 9 times out of 10, the person you help is not going to help you back. So once you get that out of your head, you'll stop blocking every blessing that's coming to you just because you're doing good in general. So I go back and going back to what my sister called me. She told me like if I need to talk to them, and she sent me something, and it was just basically forgot who was in the video and who said it, but the words are basically just like, whenever you're going through something like tough or a rough time, you need to call somebody, whatever, like just say in your mind, like it's temporary. And that's what I've been doing. Just like all the madness and the chaos of my life, I just always say like, it's a temporary thing and I can get through it. So
I think one of the things that kind of kept me in that mode, I used to live with my grandfather. So once I did 90210, once I did The Wire, like I did that first season. Yeah, probably have to bleep these out. Once I did one show for one network or whatever, I had to move from my mom's house, which was in the projects, and I moved to my grandfather's house. I lived with him for like 6 months until he was just like, nah.
From granddad? That's crazy.
Yo, being famous and rich, your grandfather.
I ain't never heard nobody kick their grandson out. I've heard like granddaughters like, yo, you're doing too much in my house. You got to get out.
Yeah, what you was on, bro?
It wasn't even that.
We keep forgetting that he was famous and rich. And your grandfather didn't care about none of that.
But was you knocking joints down in the crib? What was you?
No, I wasn't wilding like that. It was
just kicking over the oxygen tank, not picking it back up.
Hilarious. Nah, my grandfather's like an old pimp nigga. So he's like, doesn't look his age. And he has like super light eyes, light skin.
Doing too much in his crib.
They was competing. He was competing with his granddad.
Yo, nigga coming out his shirt all off.
It's like, yo, you good. Go home. Go to your mother's house, bro.
Wow.
But nah, I stayed there. One of the biggest lessons that I feel like he taught me was this too shall pass. He's like, whenever you're in a bad moment,
like your residence in his house.
Legit. This too shall pass. No, whenever you're in a bad moment, just remember that this too shall pass. Yeah. But the tricky thing about that is, even when you're in a good moment, don't try to relish too deeply in it. Yep. Understand that this too shall pass.
Yeah.
Everything passes. So you just got to be prepared for however it passes. Just constantly keep moving. Keep yourself ahead of the game.
So Rodney, just to bring you in, we were discussing, we were touching on some topics that we talked about in a previous episode, but more or less, instead of that exact topic, just some of the responses. And we had talked about, just the relationships that men may have interpersonally and the lack thereof. And one of the neighbors, we call our fans neighbors, they said, oh, well, you also forgot to talk about sometimes as men, we just don't want to burden one another.
Yeah.
And so we were just getting everybody's input on that. Do you ever feel like you keep stuff in, not because you're a bad communicator, not because you don't want to communicate, but you just don't want to burden your brother, your homeboy, your uncle,
anybody
whoever it is, with what you're dealing with?
Yeah, I mean, I'm raised by antiquated men, old men, dinosaurs who bottled everything up, right? And so that's how I was nurtured to believe as men we had to exist. Don't put everything on other people. Also, I'm strong enough to deal with most things. So in knowing that, right, we're not here at this point because we fragile. So because we're so strong and we've had to be so strong for so long, it is hard to like acknowledge, yo, I'm heavy right now.
Yeah.
I give Ryan a lot of credit. Ryan is somebody who absolutely will tap in like, yo, I ain't heard from you in a minute. I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on? How you doing? I value these kinds of relationships, and we ain't got to be the closest, but there's certain people that like when you walking around with a certain light, life is hard. It's hard, unbeknownst to most people, bruh, because it looks fun.
Especially when it looks good.
It look fun.
But that's the time where I really take the most time to really hit somebody up. When I see it's like 1,000 things going on and it look like life is so great, it's like, okay, life could really be great. But let me just see.
Like, let me just make
how are
sure,
you?
like, yeah.
Forget all the glitz and the glamour and the parties and all this. Yo, you good? I don't want shit. Just you good. And that's the time you should be like, yo, we've had conversations like, yo, actually.
This past weekend, we was at Everyday
yo.
People. Hella joints everywhere.
But that's
like,
that's really our
knock the world
dynamic,
down.
though.
No, facts.
We get in the spots and there'll be everything going on and we'll just zone in on a conversation. And if y'all would listen to the words we say to each other, y'all be like, these little bitches. Like,
Yo. They think we plotting.
And they think we thinking about
Look at them niggas over there, master plan.
we talking about some girl that broke our heart, like some date, some shit that's like, yo, bro, do you feel like this? And I'll be like, yo, you serious? I feel this exact right way. And people will think total opposites. But in actuality, it's like, yo, we're really having a brother-to-brother conversation about some real shit that most of y'all won't even want to talk about.
Yeah.
Or can't.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Like their inability is like, right? Like we got to acknowledge that not just sometimes niggas won't, sometimes niggas can't. And like, I don't mean can't from like a disrespectful standpoint. Like, no, literally they have,
Like
they don't have
a blockage.
the ability
Yeah.
to do it. Because like Rodney said, if you're grown, first of all, and we're just being honest, if you had the luxury or benefit of being raised with a male presence in your life from our age, 9 times out of 10, it is an antiquated prototype,
idea of-
right? It's
of
an
what a man
archetype
is.
of who survived up until this point.
Yep.
And
And
it's
what they had to
basically
do to
treating
survive.
us to
Yeah.
survive to that point, and they say, now go and be successful.
Yeah. My father, what he used to do with me, I can recall very distinctly, like he was a very angry dude, right? And so the only times that he would ever really express how he was feeling was in violent ways.
Yeah.
So he would wake me up 3, 4 in the morning. I'll burn this whole house down right now. I'll kill. And I never wanted to be that, right? But I didn't learn how to talk about what I was actually going through. So for me, it was like, just shut the fuck up.
Just be quiet.
Just shut up and handle it and deal with it. It's all right. You're going to be good. You're strong enough to deal with it. And I hate that I was nurtured that way. That's why now raising my 2 boys, I'm very adamant about creating a space where they can express all of their emotions, everything. And having an understanding of why you feel the way you feel is also critically important.
How do you do that? How do you do that part? How do you teach 2 young men today how to, one, embrace and express their feelings, but not to weaponize it, and to understand that you're feeling it and why you're feeling it?
Yeah. Well, it starts by leading and existing that way.
about to say,
you
yeah,
gotta
like,
show
you
them.
gotta show 'em.
If you're not vulnerable with the kids, they'll never be vulnerable with you. It wasn't. My son is so funny, bro. He's
He's in the street.
He's in the streets.
What you
On that
mean?
bike.
So it could be a little personal. He like they age.
Wow.
Nah, it's like, listen, I
Wow.
didn't have a young father.
Yeah.
Like you a young pops, bro.
Relatively.
No.
Relatively. We're young.
Your
Let's
kid is
say, you gotta remember. You gotta remember.
child is
Niggas
in
be
high
having
school.
kids.
Your oldest
Yo,
is how?
both of
is-
y'all-
17 and 15.
And you're how old?
What?
Exactly.
38.
Okay, exactly. So you were
Why
a
you sound like that?
yo. You're
My
a
oldest
young.
is 17.
This what
It's
I'm
about to be 17. I'm 34.
What
And
I'm
my
trying to
youngest
say,
11.
y'all are
Boy,
young
man, humping.
parents. So
That boy was humping.
Only reason why I say, and I don't say like you in the streets because you're like literally in the streets wilding out. It's like
I'm so active.
You can
you're still outside.
have conversations. You're telling your kids stuff that you still going through. Unlike even though my dad is so far from no, he's just so far removed from the adult that I'm talking about. I just wasn't raised by him. If I was raised by him, it'd be even crazier because he still does the shit that I do at his age.
Mm-hmm.
Which parts of you?
Every part.
The same shit you do.
Literally. Yo.
First of all, don't put me in your pops again. Nigga put me in a bucket with his bops. That's crazy,
what
dog.
I'm trying to say is,
I said, I'm not going there.
No, what I'm trying to say is my dad still goes out for dates. Like, my dad's 74, still dating joints 30 something, 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's actually told me he's no longer a pimp. He is a trick. That's what he told me.
What?
Yes, he said now I do it for y'all now. Like,
wow.
Listen, I know I'm not the young guy running around doing my thing. Now I just know what I got to do. I said
that's got to be a level of like narcissism. I don't want any part.
That's a level of
what, paying for cheeks?
No. I wasn't saying. I wasn't saying he was paying for cheeks. I was saying like, yo, he's gonna do what he got. I mean, yeah. I guess that's
Blue pill, honey pack, flights.
At 74,
whatever.
Think about this. At 74, your man, I don't care how healthy your man's ain't man's in the same way.
From my pops, I'm trying to tell you, he's like, yo, there's certain things right now he's going through in his life, health wise, that he needs surgery for. And
his dick ain't one of them.
No. It's not.
It ain't.
And the reason why he won't get the surgery is because there's a possibility that it might. So he can't use his mans no more. And he's just like, if I can't use my mans anymore,
then what am I doing?
I think I would be the same.
Why am I here?
Really?
I think I would be the same way.
That's why a lot of cats go bald. Because there's a medication out here that helps you retain your hair, but it puts at the risk your libido. Yeah, and a lot of dudes is like,
Bullhead Rod. Let me tell you something. Bullhead Rod takes it over. Ha ha.
I'll start right now.
I'd rather just go. If you got to go over there to Turkey, whatever them niggas be doing it, go do that before you take a pill.
Yeah, get that.
I ain't gonna lie. Everybody I see come back, I said, "Damn, you sneaky motherfucker."
He's
I ain't
back.
gonna say no names.
Come
Wayno.
back.
I ain't gonna say no
He's
names.
back.
Yeah,
Wayno. I ain't gonna say no names.
That's crazy.
Wayno. That anybody.
We gotta stop doing this. We gotta stop. We're having a conversation about black men and supporting black men, and that's not. It's hard for a nigga to even acknowledge. I'm losing.
No, Wayno.
I'm losing.
Right here.
The reason I said Wayno will tell you, and I call Wayno every time he posts a picture. I say, "Hey, nigga, where the fuck you get sideburns from?"
Son,
Wayno,
stop
when
it.
the pandemic,
Stop it.
No, Wayno will tell you himself.
Yeah, cool, but you are also on a microphone with a very powerful platform, right? There are brothers out there who are desperate for this procedure, but they are nervous. But you clowning though. They don't want to come back, and now you calling them out. Now the whole world knows.
If you letting the clowning stop you from getting that sideburn back, then you're an idiot.
See, this is problematic.
This is what I'm saying.
This is problematic.
This is what I'm saying. Well, we just want a little love, bro. Sometimes we just need a little. You should go do your thing. A little motivation.
I said that.
Nah, the way you said it though, because it's like because
shaming.
Because it's like this.
Why you hair shaming?
I'm like, yo, bro, I'm gonna go get this procedure, and then I come back and you tell him like, yo, you see Ra, he got the procedure done. Yeah, you see my man Mac. Yo, Mac, they were talking about you. Now you're back. My man is back. Everybody, Mac, look at his head. Look at his head, y'all.
Look at his head, y'all.
Look at
that.
I wanted to go away, come back. Niggas ain't even know.
The BBL girls get to do it, pass it off.
Oh, but you know.
Yeah, but nobody acknowledge. Nobody calls it out though. But nobody calls it out. They say, "Oh, she's been in the gym." They do that.
But they do this. They do this. They be like, "She been in gym.
She working on herself.
Cool.
She worked on herself.
At least they play it smart.
She
They
worked
play
on
cool.
herself.
All right, I don't
Somebody
want
worked
to
on
be the problem no more. I don't want to be the problem no more.
She got a
Take it back. Wayno. Go ahead.
I'm literally on Wayno's page right now.
Yeah, this niggas is sick.
Oh, foul, G.
Yo, Wayno, I still need a job.
I love you, Wayno.
It's not me.
Right, go ahead.
For I am.
Sorry. Yes.
So bringing it all the way back. Yeah, just
but not weaponized.
being an example, right?
Bring it
like
back, like Wayno.
but it's a fine line, and those of us who are parents, I'm sure you run into this already, but
that's foul. Or just
yo, yours didn't make it. Yours didn't make it all the way across the waters. That's what I'm saying. Bye, Daddy.
know you got.
Whoa.
I know you got two older ones. But
Yo,
that scene in Black Panther. That scene in
Oh,
Black
man.
Panther.
Yo.
That's right.
listen.
Stop it.
When they jump
Stop it.
when they jump off the boat.
Stop it.
Hey, yo, my fault, son. That was wild. That was wild. Anyway,
it's all right. Cool.
there is a point in which,
Be an
though,
early grandfather. I ain't even tripping.
That's fine.
that's
Keep
cool.
on.
If that happen, I don't want that. Yo, don't talk. Yo, that's
Yeah, right.
crazy.
See,
Wishing
you
that
just
unto my son.
y'all just,
Nah, that's now you talking about my
you talking
son?
about my kids ain't make it.
They not here.
They was here.
No, they weren't. See?
It depends on what side of the gate you on.
Not according to Democrats.
That's what I'm saying. According to Democrats,
Yo,
it ain't
come
really
on,
there.
son. You taking it way off course, son.
It ain't in me this time. I told you was acting like me
Yeah, you
today.
bugging.
Lord of mercy.
You bugging.
Let this man answer the question.
I mean, he already outed me. You know, some of us who have kids. I get it.
I'm just saying.
Ryan is clearly not a Republican.
There are experiences people have that shape their perspective.
Absolutely.
So there's a thing when you have kids, you don't want to burden them with your problems, right? And so you tend to mask the things you are going through and hide them, and you hide them in plain view, hide them in plain sight, and you close that bedroom door and you break down. You hurting. And so for me, I was doing that initially when my kids got out here because they moved 3,000 miles to live with me in LA. I want this to be a smooth existence for them. I want them to have a healthy experience. But healthy doesn't mean there's no problems.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah,
I've had
healthy
to,
does not mean perfect.
yeah, I
I
had
was
to
about to say that. That was good.
I had to tell him, like, yo, man, I got my heart broken. I'm heartbroken right now, fellas. Like, I'm dealing with something emotionally I've never dealt with before. This is how I'm going through it. This
And
is
it's
what happened.
dope. I think now that they're at an age that they can actually understand it,
Mhm.
right? I think even me, you know, anytime I'm in the house or, you know, me and my wife, if there's a disagreement or whatever the case is.
That was fire.
You could relax.
Sorry. Thank you.
We know her at the show. You could just
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
Keep doing your thing. Do your thing.
That was
King.
fire.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
don't bring you down.
But anytime, you know, there's like a disagreement in the house or anything, we are both very adamant about making sure that our daughters understand this is a disagreement that mommy and daddy are trying to get through. Like, we have to be, instead of just trying to carry it on some like, yo, we'll handle this by ourselves. Cause it's hard to just be on some like, stay in a child's place with certain things.
Yeah.
You gotta
especially this day and age.
especially this day and age. Very much we're like, all right, listen, mommy and daddy's having a disagreement. It's not that daddy doesn't love mommy. It's not that mommy doesn't love daddy. We're just trying to figure something out, and it may get a little hot. That's it. So they understand, and they have a better understanding of how disagreements are supposed to work. You know,
I mean this in all seriousness. All seriousness. Probably the most serious I'll ever be on this podcast. I have never heard something in real time that immediately made me feel like a failure. I'm so serious right now.
What you mean?
My kids, I have two daughters, a 16-year-old and an 11-year-old.
mm-hmm.
These kids,
I love him.
I love them to death.
I love him.
Uncle Rye is the man. They love this nigga. So I'm like, yo, relax. They won't gonna live with this nigga, bro.
The funniest thing is that Rye is really just you, so
He
it
was
just
at the
means they
crib.
love you.
He was at the crib, and my oldest wasn't there. My youngest was like, Uncle Rye's here. She was like, did he get the concert ticket?
Yo, yeah, she was like, I want this, that, this. I was like, oh, all right, we're gonna get there.
But yes, because I want to commend both of y'all because I feel like my kids, what's the word? I think because the way I raised them, especially after the divorce, keeping them so far away from anyone I'm dating, anything going on, I think I did them a disservice to it. Then obviously the way we interacted, me and their mother interacted, and even still sometimes, you know, they'll like I said, they'll never see me disrespected, but they do see me shut down, they see Stonewall, they say, oh, like they'll know, right? Like I'm telling them my business. My 11-year-old, she'll know, right? She'll know because say me and her mother, we're not beefing or her mother not mad at me. I'm doing this for Madison.
Yeah.
Damn. Bleep that. Put a timestamp for that. Say I'm doing this for Sonny, right? And then it's like, okay, I'm talking to her mother, I'm communicating with her mother, I'm being a fucking adult. But the minute we have a disagreement, everything's going through her.
Oh yeah, 200%.
And boy, I tell you something, she said something over the summer that just, it broke me down. she was like, I'm the kid. She's 11, bro. I'm the kid. And then I just see the way they act. I don't really get, and I'm not saying this to like bolster or posture. I just don't, I'm not a nigga that like, my emotions don't get the best of me. So it's not like I'm sitting in the house, if I'm upset about something, just steaming.
Oh yeah, no,
But they know they're girls, they're fucking innate, like they know. And I wish that from a young age, I was able to do that shit, teach them how to embrace not just their emotions, but large or what can seem large confrontation. Because I already know the way that I've taught them is not a good way. I already know that because they will then deal with confrontation the way I did, which is avoid it. Or we're fucked, boom, what are we doing? We're blowing up. So I commend both of y'all. And I wasn't being facetious when I said like, immediately I feel like a failure because like, damn, bruh. Because they're old.
Well,
like not old, but they're old enough they now, already have this point of view. And it's like, it's going to be so hard
to kind of change that.
So I just hope going forward, like, you know, with my new batch of kids, you know.
You gonna make more babies.
Oh, you know he is.
Yes.
Him?
I had them kids when I was broke.
Crazy.
I had them kids when I was fucking broke.
You know?
Mouse needs rich kids. That's what he wants.
Yes.
You know?
They know how, these kids.
Yo, changing a diaper at 3 a.m. sounds nuts.
Bro,
Starting over again
I
sounds
definitely
nuts.
wouldn't do that.
Listen,
We
with
have an
a
agreement.
9-month-old right now, trust me.
Dog, I cannot imagine.
We have an
crazy.
agreement. I'm going to bed.
What do you mean?
I got this when I get up. You take the night shift.
Oh, I'm about to say you got to see who's taking what shit.
Yeah, bro. You taking the night shift, sure.
Okay.
In perpetuity.
Whatever that means.
That means
And I know a lot of big words.
Forever and always.
Oh, nah. Just until there's no more 3 a.m. changes.
Jesus.
That's wild, son. You can't do that.
I mean, not,
Yo.
if I
What you want to let go of that no longer serves you?
Oh, that's a good question. One that. I like that.
What do you want to let go of?
Change up. That's what they call a change up.
He hit you with a question that he's answered.
I was right here. I didn't swing for it. And it's still a strike.
Gee.
I'm not answering that. But no, like I said,
Sickest part is he's still gonna be up at 3 a.m.
He
He's just
He's
No,
not
I'm
Not
really-
gonna get up.
I'm
He's-
not.
no,
I
he's
don't
just
be up
not
at
going
3
with
a.m. If I work out, I'm sleep by 11.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if I work out.
So, never mind. I ain't gonna do it.
No, go ahead. It's sweet.
I'm not, so you're having a partner in this scenario, like somebody that you love and honor and cherish.
Yeah,
So is it feasible that they may be a little bit fatigued at 3 a.m.?
absolutely. But we already made an agreement.
Okay. So you never came to negotiation with the woman and an agreement with the woman, and then in
had to
practice.
renegotiate.
I talk shit all the time. My punk ass will be up at 3 a.m.
Yeah. So
Like I talk shit all the time, but
200%.
my punk.
he's gonna be up.
I'm talking about like.
oh, he's potting.
Excited.
He's potting.
I hate that term, but I was just kidding. The goal will be like, hey, listen, man, this is like dead ass. This is the same agreement I had with my ex-wife. It's like, hey, I have to work in the morning. Like, I'm gonna do my best, but 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
So she don't got a job.
at the time, no.
I'm talking about like your next partner when you envision, because you
Now when
manifest.
when you having my baby, no.
Not when you're having mine.
We're getting older, which means the rate. I'm not getting no young bitch pregnant.
I mean, I guess
That means the
Mouse got-
rate.
That's crazy. Do you know what? Yeah, that's wild. Man. You moving to Oklahoma?
Mouse
Not
got
at you.
what?
What's up with you, bro?
I don't know. It's a lot.
Yo, you really acting
It's really,
Hey,
you said
Ralph
right.
Jones
Yeah,
today, boy.
yeah. This
Like,
what he,
what's wrong
that's
with
what he
him?
just looked at me and did. He said,
Mouse.
"I ain't gonna get a young bitch pregnant." He looked at me.
All right.
That,
All right.
jeez.
And that's why I didn't keep the kids.
She was going.
Yo, that was crazy. Son, that was wild.
Sick.
Nigga
Sick.
have a young bitch and a young kid in the house at the same fucking time.
Sick pickles. I
Listen,
swear.
listen. All this stuff. You,
Don't even defend it. Don't even defend it. Yes, hey, let it go.
Just
now I'm stupid.
No, not you.
Nah.
You're not stupid. You're gonna do something stupid.
You're funny. I'm hilarious.
Y'all want to do an abortion count real quick?
Wow. No. Oh no. Hey.
What year? What decade? Hey, someone do start.
Lifetime.
Lifetime.
Lifetime Achievement Award is crazy.
Yeah.
Big brazen.
Well, I'm gonna say Rodney's older than all of us. He's
Yes.
from Jersey.
Wow.
He's gonna win
Wow.
this one.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I come in
Look
second.
at his face.
Yo, what's up with you in Jersey, son?
What's up with Jersey?
Yo, what's up with you in
I said
Jersey,
nothing
son?
about Jersey the whole day now. What's up
You
with
know what I
Jersey?
mean?
Love
Yo.
Jersey. Jersey City. Shout out to Jersey City.
Yeah. What?
Newark too. Shout out to good Newark niggas.
Shout out to Irvington, South Orange, Maplewood, East Orange,
all
Orange.
the
You know what I'm
oranges.
saying? Montclair, all of
Yeah,
that.
no.
Shout out to Montclair. Great trap karaoke September 30th. We'll be there.
Yeah, get you some good food in Montclair,
There's
too.
not a lot of good food in Montclair. Not a lot. Like to say, get you some good food. Like you're
get
bound
some?
to get good food.
I don't like, yo, you gotta stop this, son.
Here we go.
You gotta
Just
stop
being
this,
honest.
son.
Now I want to be honest. Now I'm problematic.
Now let's get to it, man.
Oh,
Now let's get to it, man. Let's square up. Yeah, like let's get to it, man.
Muscles up on the table.
Hey.
wait.
Bro, both arms came up. Hold on. Hold on.
Rodney can't fucking wait for this strike to be over. He's gonna be a cop in the next fucking SVU. So
Jerry.
that was
Why I ain't been up here?
damn.
Why I ain't been up here?
The button on the other thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now here for the official weigh-in for the
Standing at 5'9",
no. You're bugging.
5'8". You really are mouse.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
The only nigga in the industry from Jersey I like.
That's not true.
No, there's the other one I don't. Who else?
You like Low. Y'all be tweeting each other like
Depends
y'all.
on the day.
You don't like Jinx?
Jinx from Jersey, didn't he?
Scotty Bean? Sylvia? Scotty is a
Scotty.
Scotty is definitely a nigga.
Oh, wait a minute.
Scotty's certainly a nigga.
Yeah.
You're right. I think him too.
It's a lot of mouthpieces are from Jersey. We talk.
Pause. That was crazy. You know that was
Whatever.
crazy. No. You know that was crazy. You know how I knew it was crazy?
You know
Daddy,
what?
You gotta look like
Yeah, don't
This
defeat
is
it. Don't
no,
fight
no.
it.
You
Don't
know
fight
what?
it.
This
You
is
said pause earlier.
before we get into what we'll inevitably get into, right? Ryan and I had a conversation this past weekend at Everyday People, right?
Okay.
And I think that for a long time there's been segregation between black heterosexual men and black homosexual men.
Yeah.
I am desiring to be a legitimate, true to life ally to eradicate the separation that exists between these
What you
groups.
gotta do when people talk? You gotta go.
I'm just saying.
You gotta go to facts. You gotta go to facts. You see it, right? Everybody sees this, right? What time did that say?
Nah.
What time does it say? What
Yo.
time does it say?
Shout out to all my gay homies.
He take this message at 6:43.
Hey, listen,
We're recording at 7:30.
Hold on, listen.
The nigga sent me a pause emoji. It was me, him, and a girl in the chat. I said, can you show him how to come in? He said, pull with the emoji. He took it one step further with the pause emoji. But now
I
he
know.
wants to do this.
Nah.
Now
I
who
know.
got next
Listen,
door?
I know gay niggas who say pause, so it's
Facts.
it's fine.
Facts.
I know mad gay niggas say pause.
Yeah, yo, but for real though, like y'all got a beautiful platform.
Thank
I think
you
it's
so much.
no bullshit. Like I actually watch after we pieced everything up. I was able to tune in objectively
So
and
back
enjoyably.
So back to the, because there's a lot of people that don't listen to us because
That's a lot of people.
because of Mouse.
Stop. Oh my.
Mouse be coming in hot, yo. Why you be doing that? Because he don't love black men.
wow.
Yo,
I mean,
we've talked about this.
We both.
We've talked about this.
I do love black men. I just feel like I don't have a lot of empathy for black men's decision making. If you choose to make, I do not believe in mistakes. If you choose to make, if you make a choice, that's your decision, and everything that comes with your decision, right? So if you choose to like just get on a platform and just say a bunch of dumb shit,
Just to say,
I'm not taking a shot at anybody. I'm just saying, if you choose to get on a platform and say a bunch
you are
of dumb
taking a
shit,
shot. You're taking a shot. Hold on, listen. You're taking a shot at all of these niggas who buy.
Well, yes, but I don't
podcasts
want
and
anyone to feel special.
but it's
That's
not.
what I'm saying.
It's not one specific.
Yeah, I don't want
talking
anyone to
about.
feel
Oh
special
yeah.
at all. You
This
niggas-
is the Air Force
This
One.
is eat a dick for all of you niggas.
So remove the weirdos, because
Well, then
we
love-
deal with.
Then I love.
Hey now,
Okay, I knew that.
Hey,
Yo, he's
now.
good. Yo, you want to be on the? You want to be on the podcast?
I
got some white
This
space.
space.
would
Just
love
space.
to.
Right
I
here,
would
like,
love,
what's up?
you know, I've been looking for community. You know what I mean? Been looking for community and connection. You know what I'm saying? You know. Wow. Wow. So I'm about to get a haircut anyway. Once the strike is over,
Oh, you
Right
gonna
here.
clean? You
You're
gonna
going right here.
You
Bang,
gonna
bang.
clean cut?
Going right here.
Bang,
you,
bang.
you can't even see your box braids. You just look hella Dominican.
Wow.
You look like Music Soul Child. That's wild, son.
I don't.
You want to do?
I want
You
no
talking
parts.
about shit?
I don't mind going at the Dominican community. You want to do this?
Why
I
you
don't
talked
want
about
no
your eye?
parts.
Why
Yo.
you talked about your eye like that?
Oh, no, I wasn't saying he got the lazy eye like Music Soul Child. He looked like. No, I didn't say that's not. He wilding. Don't see. This is you got to protect black men, yo.
You said that.
Wow.
Not the eye though.
What part?
Not the eye though.
What?
The face, his beard. Music Soul Child had that beard in the Love video. He did.
He would have glasses on.
And you've been in the gym since then. Your body looks different. Yeah, your body look wild in that photo. Chest going inward. Look at his posture. No, where's your back muscle?
I was leaning on my brother.
Nigga built like Mr. Burns. Nah, but let's. My fault.
But you can laugh now.
No, I can't shoot back. Because I love black men.
There we go. That's gonna be the name of this episode.
I love black men.
I love black men. Yo, that's gonna go viral.
Yeah.
Yo, who coming out? Nah,
Yeah, I don't.
Shout out to all my gay homies again. Yeah, so I would emphatically.
I'm gonna avoid this. There's no way.
But you don't.
I don't want to avoid it.
But it's you and it's me, so it's like it's very important.
All right,
I've asked
so
about this for a long time.
Yeah,
somebody want to mediate? How we want to do this?
Oh yeah, we're here.
We're gonna have a safe belt. We're gonna keep everything.
It's not.
Everything.
Is everything above the belt?
Everything above the belt.
Hold on, am I Michael Buffer?
Okay.
Maybe
go
like-
ahead.
Oh, he nigga get muscles, now he buffer. All right.
Mike
that.
Mike Buffist. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Los Angeles, California.
Little Tijuana.
In the red corner, weighing in at 168, coming in at 5'8" and 3/4. We have Mouse Jones. And in the blue corner,
Yeah.
coming in at
That's 300.
6'2".
6'2",
Yeah.
towering over niggas, weighing in.
Well, Al, he's definitely at a height disadvantage.
Well, I see where we're at a loss anyway from jump, but it's okay.
We'll see how he stands the test of this one.
Unsanctioned fight.
Weighing in at
207.
207.
He's giving up a lot of weight as well. Joe's giving up a lot of weight and height.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Rodney Rikai.
On the ref. Listen here.
Listen here.
I want to have a safe bout. It's two black men. We for the community.
Yeah.
Come here. We sold a lot of tickets for the kids.
Yep.
Community. Let's bring it together. Touch gloves. Back to you.
Okay, so Rodney was not invited on this podcast, although it was asked many a times by these guys.
For years.
A few neighbors. A few neighbors were like, they literally were like, you know, who would be really good on this episode? Rodney Rikai. I'm like, oh, okay.
He was like, what?
I was like, oh, okay.
Dismissing black men's greatness.
I wasn't. No, I never did that. I never did that once. I never did that once.
Defense.
Defense. Dismiss.
I'm in the.
This wasn't acknowledged.
It was a die.
I'm in the shell.
It was a die. Ooh.
I'm in the shell.
It wasn't a dismiss.
Whatever he's doing,
It just
I'm
wasn't.
carrying
It wasn't
with the
acknowledged. That's all it was. He just wasn't looking at it.
Yeah, I just was like, okay.
Ooh.
There was a reason why Rodney was not invited on this podcast
And other podcasts.
and other podcasts.
Ooh, 'cause
He kept me off other platforms.
I was dating someone and they had.
This man is powerful.
I was dating someone and they had a podcast.
That's different,
And
yo.
Rodney was It was funny. Me and Rodney were the two most requested returns of the podcast.
who came back?
Sliders is up on that one.
I promise you, I didn't know I was getting jumped.
No, you're not.
I didn't know niggas.
I'm Michael Buffer.
I didn't know niggas was in the corner.
No, it's a clean fight, bro.
No, this is not a clip. I'm getting jumped.
No,
bro,
he has
it's
the
important.
reach and the height and the weight. At least you got.
He's jumping me.
I just asked a
You
question.
here?
I just asked a question.
I'm the ref. Don't
Thank
trip.
you. All right.
Don't trip.
Yeah, you gonna call that ref?
Shit,
Help me out.
I was a low.
That was a
I'm
low.
sorry.
Oh, yo.
So yes, I don't play. I've spoke about it on this podcast at length. I don't play with the on the fence loyalty shit. If you with me, my issues, your issues. You don't fuck with nobody I don't fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point in time where I did not fuck with Rodney Rikai. And it was at no doing of his own. I've said this.
Facts.
So when y'all always ask who was that situation, Rodney was the situation I took accountability for. I just didn't say a name.
Yeah.
But Rodney was that situation. Rodney is the only situation since I've been in the industry that I feel like I caused that issue for absolutely zero reason. Like zero reason. And every year it was just, every year that I got more successful in this, I realized just how much of a dickhead I was for no reason.
You know.
So there was a situation that happened, South by Southwest.
Nope.
Yes, it was.
SOBs.
No, it was South by.
It was SOBs.
No, it wasn't. I swear to God, it was South by because
Don't swear on that.
I swear you had on the Colin Kaepernick jersey. You was hosting the stage at South by, and that's why.
That's not South by. That was Atlanta. That was a festival in Atlanta.
A3C?
A3C.
A3C. I knew it wasn't in New York.
Nah,
The New York situation was after.
Was it?
Because we see each other, and I'm still being a dick.
Okay,
No,
okay.
you're wrong. I feel like, but your truth is your truth.
Sure.
Does it matter the place?
We love
That
black
was
men.
now that was that punched right through the defense.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a
I had to step back. Okay,
I gotta honor your truth and your feelings. Respect.
that was a follow-up.
So a man trying to create safe space for you,
Now here's
and you don't even know how to
going
accept
crazy.
it. You don't even know how to
We got
accept
him in the fuck. Up right
Yo.
Mouse, you gotta do something.
He has mouse on the ropes.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Nah,
Frame him out.
no, you said you had to grab him, huh?
You gotta grab him.
Yeah.
You gotta grab him.
But the situation happened. Whatever happened, I definitely, but I really feel it was
It wasn't South by.
A3C.
It doesn't matter though.
It was A3C. I don't know the A3C
No,
thing.
it was South by. I was with
fight is-
Chris Casanova. That's how I know it's
His
South
fight
by.
is sanctioned in
But
all these
either-
states. Good. Good to
Either
know.
way,
They've been making
Rodney-
money for a long time.
either way,
Be known.
that's true.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Either way, Rodney had just got off stage, and I was literally sitting there watching him do his job, and I was like, "Oh, that nigga's dope. That nigga's dope." And he came off stage.
Oh, I know exactly what this was.
Yeah, he came off stage and he dapped up my homeboy Chris, and then he dapped me up. He didn't have to, but he dapped me up, being a real nigga. And I dapped him up, and I was like, I think he greeted me. He was like, "How you doing, black man?" Something like that. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I just want you to meet the nigga that's gonna take your job."
That was SOBs.
I swear to God, it was not
I
SOBs.
swear on my life that was SOBs. I'm telling you.
It wasn't SOBs. We were not in New York when this happened.
Okay.
But when I said that, immediately, the nigga responded so cool. I was so mad. I was like, in my head, I know this nigga didn't get mad, but he responded so cool. He was just like, "I'm too good." And he walks off and gets back on that stage and gets back in front of that crowd.
And goes crazy.
Well, it wasn't something like that where you go crazy, but he just went back and was just boom, boom, boom. And if I'm being honest, doing a job that I fucking dreamed
to
of.
do.
So it was like, all right, cool. And then the SOB situation happened.
You'd have to tell me your perspective.
The SOB situation happened. I forgot who was performing. We see each other. You were hosting. It was Music Matters. And then we see each other. And I say it again. I say it again like an idiot. I say it again. If I'm him, I wouldn't have spoke to me the second time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not gonna do it.
I didn't. I was walking through the crowd.
And I grabbed you.
You stopped my progress.
Okay. Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Stop my
That was definitely me.
progress.
At this time, that was definitely me.
I don't remember the A3C thing. I don't have any recollection of that. Full transparency. The SOBs thing is when I first was like, who is this nigga?
Yeah.
Like,
So,
and
hold on,
hit
I'm
him
about
with
to say,
the,
as a friend,
You were there that night
I'm
as
about
well.
to say, as a friend
why he
who's been
remembered
on
it.
the other side of the trajectory of Mouse Jones, I remember specifically, and again, that's why I was one of the people that was like, "Yo, your beef with Rodney don't make sense," because beefs with other hosts. I'm not going to say any names because they don't need to be named.
There's other hosts.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Boom. No, it just
Look around. Come on. Go. Keep it together, black man. Keep it together.
you know,
listen, but beefs with other hosts,
Yeah.
they went left because they didn't handle it as cool as Rodney did.
It also went back to
And-
they started with me.
I'm about to say,
Rodney's the only person in this industry I
I
ever
know.
started with.
I know. But because of the energy that you were coming in with Rodney,
Yeah.
everybody felt it and everybody was like, put a target on your back. And you was like, all right, I'm with it.
Mhm.
That was the energy that you low-key thrived in.
Mhm.
So, things happen, whatever, but it just so happened that Rodney was the only one that he was the innocent bystander or the collateral damage as you would think of it at the time.
No, I was just an idiot.
That's what.
nah, you was stupid, son. I'm gonna be honest. Like, and again, I am a little bit older, and my entry point into the industry was a couple years before yours, right? And I remember hoping and praying that like Tig and Terrence J would like put me under the wing and embrace me, right? And Tig did a phenomenal job in doing that. But they also come from the age-old adage of there's not enough room for everybody, right? So as
We was just talking about that too. That's crazy.
it's sick, right? And as black men, as a black man who's young, trying to raise a son, trying to survive in this world, to have somebody come up to me that I don't know and say, yo, I'm gonna stop how you feed your son.
It's the craziest feeling.
It's the wildest shit in the world. You talk to me like I ain't have a mother. Real deal. Like I wouldn't walk up to anybody like that. Even and I know what it was. I knew what it was even when it happened. But it was just like, if you can't acknowledge it, then I'm gonna just let you do your thing. I'm not trying to play you, but it was admiration. And you just didn't know how to like.
It was.
Yeah,
You
but
wouldn't have came and said that to nobody else.
But this is what I'm talking about. Like, so from what we talking about earlier, like black men don't really know how to be like, yo, I like what you're doing, man.
Ooh, is that did you just bring it back to the
I do. I talk for a living. I'm an orator.
He's really good.
I'm an orator.
pod?
Yeah, he's really
Damn.
But
really good.
because for whatever reason, and
So should have him sometime.
and it goes far beyond just hosting in the entertainment industry. Like, black men are so intimidated and feel so insecure about their enjoyment of another man. Not sexually. I'm just talking about existence.
Dick riding, I ain't doing it.
And it's so corny to me, dog. I seen the cat the other day. I was in the club and I seen him. He had a bad joint, cold. He outkicked his coverage, but it was
Praise God.
yeah.
He love it.
Nigga,
Yo,
shot with him.
Outkicked
And
his coverage
and landed on
He
it.
outkicked his
Landed
coverage
on the star.
and caught it.
I walked up to son. I said, "Yo, congratulations, yo."
You
Like,
can't do that. You can't do
no, not in front of his lady. Not in front of his lady. Like, yo, congratulations, son. Like, you doing that, and you were there at the party too. But we won't mention. But even small stuff like that, like even getting over my ego to just to tell a nigga like, good. I see a nigga with a nice shirt, nigga. Yo, that's fly. Not like on no. I'm trying to play you type shit.
And not even on no, I don't need the crowd, but it's also us. We can also say that to somebody, but it's really the people around us like, damn, why you giving that nigga head? Like, why you doing this?
All them niggas still around though.
Yes. I think that's
Nah, there's niggas around us like that.
Who?
No,
Even if
you
it's
don't
corny,
keep
But
them
but
around.
even if it's as a joke, it could be your niggas that be like, yo, damn, my nigga. Like, but it's still a joke, but it's still a small
It's- yeah,
amount.
it's a-
of
yeah,
it.
I think because I think personally because we, and that's what I have to remember when we're doing this podcast, because we personally surround ourselves with so many people that lead with love in that way and don't feel any way like about withholding support or anything of that nature. We tend to forget that there are still people like that.
Yeah, we live in a bubble.
Yeah,
We live in
there's
a
a bunch
bubble.
of people that sneak in and out of our bubbles that are real tight-lipped about supporting somebody else. Oh, I don't do that. I don't. That like it's something as small as me reposting something that has zero to do with me on my Instagram. I see my homegirl. I'm like, oh, you just did that. Boom,
Fire.
bang.
Bang,
Oh, my
bang.
homegirl, you look fly today. Boom, Mac, you look good today.
You do that for a lot of women.
I do it for everybody.
I'm
I've done that with you.
Yeah, I know, but it's me. I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan. Yo, here, let me completely disarm you. Yo, I'm a fan of you.
Disarm me, 'cause I had nothing.
So it's okay. So
Yeah, I'm a
it's
super predator. Whoa!
I'm sorry.
You
sorry.
got-
I'm just
you got something in here. But yo, I'm a fan of you. You can support somebody and be a fan of them. Like you're a fan of me as well.
Absolutely.
So it's all right for you to repost. But I'm talking about like the most random nigga that you have no interaction with. Like, are you gonna approach the nigga you do not know at all from a hole in the wall with the same level of love as you do for somebody you have admiration for?
Depends on the.
Why does it depend?
I'm still from the hood. I still made a living the way I made a living before any of this. So certain reflexes are still reflexes, right? Like I'm not just gonna. I hate saying this term. I'm not gonna just jump on another nigga meat that I don't know or I might have met outside. Or I might have met in space.
I'm not talking about that.
Because-
I'm saying giving a nigga love or admiration, right? So even the idea that when you see another black man, right? Because we do this, we all do this. We can tense our face up. We can posture. We let them know we've been in the gym doing push-ups and whatever the fuck it is, whatever that aggression looks like in you because you don't know how to just naturally embrace another black man because for whatever reason you have an internal sense of threat, an alarm that goes off in you. How and when are you going to release that towards other black men? Because you are so supportive for black women.
You know what's funny? I have that.
That's a good one.
That is a good I have that, but in the opposite sense, because I've been in this business for so long.
Mhm.
So now it's funny that you just brought that up, because I realized that at the gym, where where a lot of niggas, you know, usually in a gym or whoever, you see somebody, it's hold on, let me look as big as I possibly can. I just pumped a little bit. It is what it is. Like, you know, I'm trying to, everybody, as soon as I see somebody looking at me, it's a head nod. Like, yo, what's up? Like, I gotta try to disarm you. And it comes from a place of being in the hood where, like, if I can disarm you before you even try to turn this into a thing, I have you on your back foot. So now if you even try, you gotta step back up. Yeah. And I'm already at you. However, I got to be at you.
It's like we always say, like don't scoff, shit like that. And I'm like, yo, but it can be negative and positive, but in a way of like, let me scoff him before you scoff me.
Yeah.
Let me beat him to the punch. Like, yo, let me openly say this shit before he ultimately says some lie to me or something. Let me just get him out the equation type shit. And that's how it is.
Let me answer Rodney's question. I think to that question, I think the best answer I have, honestly, is the same answer I've given y'all before. That's not my fight. It's not my fight. I think everybody in this world has a fight. I think everybody has a position and a platform to play. What has come naturally to me is just making sure I stand in the gap for Black queer people and Black women. It's always just come so naturally. Mm-hmm. When it comes to Black men, I love us. I am us. We are all here. I support us. But there is a thought process that says,
hold on, little nigga boy.
Not even.
Not nigga boy.
like we're in a sundown town. Hold on, little nigga boy.
Nigga boy is crazy.
Nigga boy is wild, son. What role you preparing for with that one?
That's white.
Nigga went crazy. Yeah.
Hold on, little nigga boy.
That was wild, son.
On these niggas
that was so
over
wild.
the last years.
Nigga boy.
But crazy. There's just a level where I'm like, all right. Like, this is not my fight. I want somebody, and I believe we can win. I believe we can be better. I believe that we don't have to be these things that we choose to be in regards to one another, in regards to our women, in regards to our queer people. But it's a choice you make. I can't fight for all three.
Yes,
why can't you?
You literally can.
My fault. But like, why can't you?
You can.
Because
I think there's space to. I just think you don't choose to.
That's because men make a choice.
Yeah, but
people makes choices. What do you mean?
We know how patriarchy.
I understand how archetypes work.
But I also
we know how people are positioned with, and we're not talking about white people. We're just talking about in the Black community. Mm-hmm. We know where people fall.
No, we don't. Not anymore. With the invention of social media and the internet, it put everybody in the same playground. Yeah. There's no more separation, dog.
I won't say it's the same level, but you are on the same field. So when I get exactly what you're saying, and I also think you have space to grow in that world. Not saying that you're doing a bad job by just supporting those others, but there's always room to help others, even if you think they don't deserve it.
True.
As a black man, there's a whole bunch of people that I don't think deserve a whole bunch of shit, but that's not going to stop me from being like, yo, that's fire.
And I also don't want it to be painted. I have this aversion to Black men. I love us. I support us. It's only when someone makes a decision to offend or attack people who can't defend themselves or people that are already under that I say, nah, now I'm going to respond with visceral.
But you would never do that for a Black man.
I would never do that
to a Black woman.
You would never do that for a Black man. You would never stop an attack on a Black man.
Absolutely.
That was not queer.
Absolutely. If it was coming up, if it was coming from up.
So from another Black man, just from a Black man to Black man, would you ever intervene?
No, because I don't know how this situation started. I'm not jumping in the middle.
You don't. Okay.
What about from just anywhere? Like not even it doesn't even.
Like if I watch two Black men interact, I don't know what this nigga said before I showed up. I don't know what.
You don't know that in any scenario though.
But I know that one person here can defend themselves a lot better than the other person. I know that for a fact.
If you saw two Black women fighting, you won't get in the middle and stop it. You're not that guy who's gonna let two Black women fight in front of you. Not. So do you want to say that there's no difference, right?
There is a difference.
You don't know who said what to who.
Right, but listen, hey, y'all stop this shit. Stop this shit. Stop.
You wouldn't do that. But I'm saying, but why wouldn't you? And I'm not trying to like poke. I'm not saying you're wrong, but why would you not have that same approach with Black men?
Because they made a choice to have this confrontation. I don't know who started. I don't know if this nigga might have said, yo, you must.
So it's just so it's really just male, female.
Yeah, that's it.
That's really what it is. Because if it's two men fighting, okay. Damn, I don't know this. Okay, let's say it's two gay men fighting.
I'm on my business. Those are two men or two people of equal standing. Y'all got it. I'm not getting in the middle of this. I don't know what happened here. Y'all got this. But if I see a cisgendered presenting man whooping on a gay man,
why you gotta be whooping? A gay nigga could be whooping his ass.
if I see the gay nigga whooping his ass, I'm minding my business. You deserve that. But
Yo,
if I see the other way,
do you hear that? Yo.
But
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Because what if the straight man is not doing anything wrong?
What's the likelihood of gay niggas just popping on?
Yo, Mouth.
I said the likelihood. I didn't ask you has it happened. I said the likelihood.
You have zero grace for heterosexual black men.
Zero grace is crazy.
Minimal grace for heterosexual black men.
I agree
Minimal
with that.
grace.
Yes.
I agree. In his mind, we should always. Well, I won't say we should always do right, but we have. That's what I'm about to say. In his mind, there's always a choice to be right. And if you're gonna go down that path of just getting in a fight or doing all this stuff where I have to come separate it, he's not with it. Rather it be if
I'm watching two, two niggas I don't know. I'm not jumping between. Guns get to playing, niggas get to poking. I'm not a nigga throw.
Gay niggas shoot, women shoot, women stab.
A nigga throw a crazy right hand.
Yo,
what if you get knocked out? But what if you get knocked? Look, what if you get knocked out for breaking up two women fighting?
I deserve that then. If my jaw not strong enough to.
And I'm not saying she got to knock you out. It could be somebody you just not paying attention to. Why are you getting in their business?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why are you hopping in this? And you would not even. I'm not going to say
the likelihood of me even jumping in between two women fighting, just outside.
You're not letting two black women fight in front of. I know you well enough to know that you're not going to do that.
I'm minding my business. Now, if it's happening in an event,
I think he's minding his business. Like on the street, if there's two black women
fighting,
fighting,
if it's an event, everybody knows. He's watching me.
If it's something that has to really do with you,
the stage.
Just because at the same time you do that because that's your safe space, and you want people to feel like with any time they come to a Mouse Jones event, that this is safe, and I will put my life on the line for y'all. Rather in the streets, something else happens. If he gets killed, it's just Mouse was a dumb nigga for stepping in. You a dummy.
I feel it.
But I also agree with you on the fact that I don't want to see any of them fighting. Yeah. But I also agree I'm not hopping in on two random anybody's.
For sure. No. I understand it. I understand the risk involved, right? Like I'm from a community where, the brightest lights got snuffed out very, very, very fast. Young. Very young.
Rhyme or reason.
Nothing.
And I don't want to talk about myself like I'm that nigga, but it's nobody that started with me when that's here. That's next to me. I'm by myself. And I'm thankful. I'm glad to be here. I have the same fears and the same apprehension that you do. Mm-hmm. I have some of the same experiences, feeling like I was under attack from other black men. We all know what that feeling is like. Walking into a spot and you see niggas keying on you when you got that light, and niggas don't like that you got that light. But at the same time, I think personally, you are way too powerful to limit yourself to only protecting spaces that are your professional environments. That's how I feel about you. You know what I'm saying? Even when I never disliked you, I just had indifference towards you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I always knew your value. I always knew who the fuck you were. Like, not because of what you do, but who the fuck you are. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like when you reduce the experiences and the protection of black men, what you're saying is you're not capable. You don't have enough in you to protect all people. And I emphatically disagree with that. Just because I know how fucking strong you are. Let me talk about this in the past.
Yeah, I also feel like we all can help one another at all times. Yeah. It could be the smallest thing that you could repost, and I could be like, yo, damn. Because you mean a lot to the community. You mean a lot to the community. You mean a lot. So it's like when y'all post, people really watch and they really listen. That's a fact. So there are times where we all could help another brother out. Yeah. And it's all times where there are times where I'm like, damn, I wish I could call on that person for help. But sometimes I feel like, damn, not even you, anybody. I don't need no help from this nigga. I'm a grown ass man. I can take care of my problems. I don't need it. But in fact, I need words from my bros. I need words from other male figures that not just don't know me, the ones that really know me. Because I don't get that support as much.
You know what I've realized that has helped me a lot in I guess just understanding the not feeling like a burden, or the whole idea of not feeling like a burden, or being able to talk to your brothers or whoever kind of just like about what you're going through. running through that feeling of feeling like a burden. Like there's times there's times that I'm like, I'll call Mouse and I know I'm almost like, man, I don't want to call this nigga. I don't like, he could be doing whatever. I was like, but I need experience from somebody who's been married and understand. Let me call him real fast. I know I'm gonna feel like a burden, but fuck it. Let me just grit through this shit and just try to get through it. And you don't realize, or at least I haven't realized until now, that by me doing that, you're actually helping another black man open the door to not feeling like a burden, or to help bypass that feeling of being like, cause now, and it doesn't happen often, of course, but like if Mouse is going through something, it'd be like, yo, bro. I'd be like, yo, what's up? He's like, hey, let me ask you something. But it comes from me
opening up
enough and allowing myself to bear through feeling like a burden, so that anybody else around me, whether it's Mouse, Ryan, anybody in the 95, Dale, Cornish, anybody in our team that because I push myself onto them so much, now niggas feel like,
fact. It's kind of like,
I could talk to him a little bit.
And it's whack to say it like this, but it's kind of like, damn, nigga hit me up for this. I could hit this nigga up for this.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly fine. Because now it's like, oh, I'm more comfortable and open telling you this because you were comfortable telling. And now it's and I'm not going to say you're going to feel 100% better, but you're going to feel some type of relief. Absolutely.
There's and this is by no means to be like, oh, I'm this type of nigga. I don't do that, right? And it's not, and it literally is because I just don't want to burden people. That is my thought process, as unhealthy as we've been talking about for the last hour and a half. That is my thought process. I just don't, and for so long, I've been a self-soother. For so long, I've been a compartmentalizer where these niggas will tell you, like, some wild shit might happen right before
the
you record.
only time that we'll hear about it is when we start to record.
And if I'm talking about it, I'm already over it. You know what I'm saying? But I realize I can't compartmentalizing. I realize I can't be that way with my brothers. So there's been times when Mac will call me, and he know if I miss that call, I'm calling you right back. Ryan will call me, and he know I'm calling you right back. Yo, what's up? There was this one time. I ain't gonna tell you, but there was one time Matt called me. What was this? Matt called me and I was going through hell. This bitch was putting me through hell.
And I'm like, the situation that I think I'm thinking about.
It was a holiday. So I'm going through hell, bro. I'm like, leave me alone, woman. I see Mac Wild. So I said, this particular holiday, I'm not expecting him to call me. So I'm like, what's up? I'm on the phone with this nigga. I'm talking to this nigga for like 2 hours. Close the door. The bitch is like, you helping him? I said, I don't care what happens here. My brother needed me.
Yeah.
And it's like, but that's what we talked about on an episode before. Like, what do you feel your character or your character narrative is in your story? Like, what is your place? What is the character you play in the story?
Yeah, right. Like,
right now. That's what we talked about.
What chapter are you in your life right now? And I think
that's me. Like, I think that is what God just has me placed to be. Just a service to my brothers. Service to anybody that needs me. So it's like, yeah, if Ryan called me, I'm stopping what I'm doing. I'm stopping what I'm doing. If Matt called me, I'm stopping what I'm doing. What's up? Talk to me.
You might not stop if it was me, but I feel you though.
Right now, I would. Right now, I would.
But
even that goes to what I was gonna say. Even right now, I catch myself being like, yo, I ain't on this nigga dick like that, bro. Like, but I fuck with you. And I fuck with you in such a way where it's like, yo, this nigga is the nigga that I didn't have growing up.
Yeah.
And it's a nigga that, and believe me, I got some big brothers that they want the best for me. But them niggas, they haven't walked where we walk and then walked somewhere else. They just walk where we walk. And I'm like, yo, and from the day we said, hey,
pieced everything up.
Men. He did it like a motherfucker too, by the way, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Nah, you should too. I wish I could be more myself. I wish I could be more myself in public so niggas can really understand.
Me and this nigga
I be mad misunderstood. I hate that shit.
Me and this nigga are
You're not the only
show during a pandemic.
I remember the whole
yeah.
thing.
So Mac is like, yo, y'all doing? I said, hey, it's what I never hate. I was mad at the nigga. Mad at me. I was mad. I was like, this nigga don't like me because I made me unlikable. But
forbidding me to be on a woman's podcast is crazy. But continue. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that was wild. I heard that. I was like,
you want a guest? Or you want to dick? You better make the right decision.
Wow.
All right.
I hear him.
Now, like I said,
I definitely.
Definitely not. That's why I'm laughing. I can't wait.
Listen, shout out to black men. And this was just
say something else.
No.
And so we're booked to do this show. And when the call sheet comes or the sheet comes in, first thing I look at the rate and the calls. I said the rate. I said, all right, we can do this.
Hey.
I look at the call. I said, woof. So I wasn't gonna be the one to say nothing. I'm like, this nigga cool with it, and I'm cool with it. Nigga, we get on the fucking. Clearly, he was cool with it. They boom. So they like, all right, we start this day. We recording. It's Zoom. We're recording. I'm over here. I'm keeping a buck. I'm in my spot. I'm over here recording. I'm looking at this nigga. I'm looking at his background. I'm like, that look nice. I'm all in this nigga. Oh, okay. He got the new. Oh, this nigga got the cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this mouse before the
wallpaper, you know.
Nah, I had my this before
this
I had
was
this crib.
Yeah.
This crib was alright.
I remember this.
So he had the decor. I said, I'm all in this nigga shit. We talk, boom, boom, boom.
I remember because I remember because I think we recorded.
We recorded right after.
Day.
No, we recorded right after.
Yo,
me and him had to record, and then we did Guys Next Door right after.
When Mouse came in, he said, "Nigga, y'all don't believe what just happened." So, what? What are you talking about?
So the nigga so dirty, we had to record for like 4 weeks. So we talked. I swear to God, every week I felt myself getting like nicer to this nigga. I'm like, nah, this nigga's a consummate professional, son. I'm thinking we being nice. Nah, as soon as they be like, cut this about, all right, peace. Boop.
All right.
He did his job.
Every time. I said the third time, I said, he ain't gonna get me this. No, it was the final show. I said, he ain't gonna get me this time. I had my hand on the fucking, I'm saying, I'm about to boom on this nigga. So we say bye. As soon as I go say boom, you remember Raj, she's like, yo, let me just congratulate y'all. Yo, like, we've been doing a few of these shows. Y'all have the best chemistry. Did y'all even know each other? And this nigga Rodney said, Mouse actually hates me.
That's not what I said.
That's literally what you said. Mouse actually hates me.
I said what I said. Yo, your memory is shit, dog. This is bad.
This nigga.
The way that you tell the story is very interesting. You were up to that point. I was lock and step. I was with you.
So how did you view it?
She said, "Yo, you guys were doing a great job. Y'all got great chemistry." And I said, "Yeah, you would never know that we don't like each other."
Bang! You know what? You did say that. I take that. Yep, he did say that. And
which is very important.
And then I was stuck. I was stuck because I was like, shit. Why would he say that? So immediately I said, hey, real quick, everybody on this call, just want to be a man about this. Hey, Rodney, that was on me. I was a dickhead. You didn't deserve that. I didn't know what you was going through. Shit, I done been through some shit in this industry, and now, why the fuck would somebody bother me and say that dumbass shit to me that I said to you? Right, that's on me. And from there, I think we linked in LA.
Yep.
We linked in LA. Because
I was about to say, was that BET weekend?
Might have been. It might have been BET weekend. It might have been. I think
it was BET weekend. That next time.
You got a good memory, bro. This nigga wasn't even involved. This nigga know all the deets.
Yeah, I be telling my business. I be telling my brother my business.
Did you ever tell him about that time I reached out to you to offer him a job?
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah. Listen, I don't hold back information. I let niggas know.
But that.
I also be like, yo, you should talk to this nigga.
Also when
I also be like, yo, I don't understand
they'll all tell you when he hit me and said, I said, word? And I was like, yeah, bro, it's me. And that's when I stopped actively like pushing it. Like, I don't like this nigga. I don't like it. I was just like, man.
Yo, that's some selfish shit. Oh, he offered me something. He thought about me for an opportunity.
It wasn't about the offer. What did I say? It wasn't about the offer. It was that. Because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Like, if somebody asked me, like, oh, is he a good person? Yeah. But to like actively be like, this nigga would be great for this.
Yeah.
But then, because that grace was bestowed on me, it opened my eyes up and opened up the way I perceive things. I was like, I could do that for other
It was a growing thing.
What
The
I've
lesson
learned,
was learned.
I think the idea or
Lesson was
kind of
definitely
just
learned.
the basis of everything, which is this has been a great podcast, by the way. Thank you.
Nah, I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, it's
No, I think the idea or the basis
let's scratch this
of
off. He's never coming back. I'm back to hating him.
I think the idea is that what I've learned, I guess, I guess we can always feel like we're burdens to each other, but the only way to kind of get through that is to get through that. Like somebody has to show you the same way that we would, and it sucks to even say it like this, but the same way we have to raise our kids and we have to be like, I got to show you how to do this so that you'll want to do it. That's the same way that it is for us right now. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, but if you give an old dog a new bone, he'll play. So you just gotta show him.
Out of all your quotes, I've hated that one the most. I hated that one. I didn't. You got some good quotes. That one, I hated that one because Rodney's saying he's an ally now. I won't say what I want to say.
Hey, yo, man. That was a hell of a quote.
Well, Rodney is common.
Hey, dog.
Yeah.
It's before we get out of here, I wanna ask y'all, because this is something that living in LA is very lonely. It's very isolating. You feel very alienated.
I heard that a lot, but
Yeah.
I be
No, we don't.
around each other.
No,
all the
we
time.
don't. No,
It's once in a blue.
do
Once
not,
in a blue.
brother. I be in the house.
I hate how it's perceived.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
This week, I be on my couch 4 days out the week, sleep, wake up.
It
4
better be the
a.m.
one day you outside.
One day,
And
it
look
can
like
be one day in
movie.
3 weeks, and
Yeah.
people will be like, "Oh, you're on." I'm
Also,
like,
it's because y'all are 3 hours behind us. So, like, when we see that, we're like, damn, this nigga still outside. I done went to bed, woke up, he is still
I do.
outside.
I feel like sometimes I do see your Instagram, and I'm like, damn, Ryan is always know where everything is at. I be like, damn, how come
And
I'm
I
always
really-
left out?
and I really
You're not
don't.
wrong.
But
We all feel that.
Nah,
way.
it's so much shit there's so much shit I want to be invited to. I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn.
yeah, you're right.
The shit that I be at is like low hanging fruit in my life. Like, okay, Rye was here. I'm only here because
Maybe you should
of
stop
this.
going to these places.
Make them miss you.
Maybe you should stop going to the places that
no,
you don't
bro.
really serve you anymore.
I'm gonna shut up. I don't like when you do it. When
But I've
Ryan get that
definitely
look in his eyes.
I've definitely fell back on so much shit that I just, unless it's important, like it just doesn't make any sense to me. I've my house, especially when I'm in LA, I'm in the house. When I
Literally
go
working out
yeah.
in the backyard.
When I
every
go other places, you'll see my Instagram is when I get to New
When you in
York,
New York, you crazy.
it's loaded. Or when
It's
I'm
wild.
away on a vac, but when I'm here, it's like gym,
Yeah.
day. That's it.
basketball game.
So as men, right? Like how challenging is it for you guys to make new friends? Friends.
For me, I think as of late, I have gotten a lot better with this.
Mm.
And when I say better, not better in making friends, better in differentiating associates from friends. I think a lot of times when I was younger, because you meet so many people, it's so fast and it's just like, oh my God, like, oh, we're having a good time today. It is what it is. I was always kind of leading very much with my heart. So I would call a bunch of people my friends.
Mhm.
So now I'm in a place where I'm like, of course, I think it comes with having kids. You just want to make sure that you have the right people around your family, your people, the things that you protect and hold dear to you. I'm like, all right, I could be cool with niggas, and I love that. I love being cool with niggas. I love being cordial and even open and willing. But I understand the difference between somebody I probably kick it with every now and then versus somebody that I'm inviting to the house with my daughters.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, I'm split down the middle. It's like
You don't know how bad I had to fight off saying pulse. Just yo, it took everything in my body, son. I'm still an ally.
I didn't know if it was an ally or he was an ally. But I'm on the fence with this one because like this podcast doesn't exist if there's no such thing as like no new friends, right? I didn't grow up with Mac. I literally met Mac at one event.
Mm-hmm.
I approached him like asking him for something, like asking him to do like an interview or something. And then we like seen each other every week for a week after that. And it was just like,
Yeah, we locked in.
Locked in. And then I'm driving through Brooklyn, randomly going home, and I see the nigga. I'm like, yo, what up? He's shooting a video. He's like, yo, fuck with me. And from there, it was like, oh, I bet this is my nigga. And then I meet Ryan through him. And then Ryan's like, yo, we about to do a podcast. We want you to, be a part of it. And now me and Ryan developed a relationship outside of Matt. And me and Ryan relationship is stronger than a lot of niggas I've known my whole life. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, this podcast don't exist. You, somebody I consider a close friend. Nigga, look at how that started. But there's still niggas that I'd be like, yeah, fuck out of here, boy. Like.
I get that.
So what's the way to your friendship part? How does an outsider from your industry, from maybe your immediate social circle, how do they penetrate the friendship group?
I don't think you can do that. I lead with love. And so you just go, like, I lead with love, and I'm around the same type of niggas all the time. I'm not around a whole bunch of new niggas all the time. Like, that's why I won't go out with them sometimes. I don't be around them niggas. I be around a certain type of niggas. And it's like, all right, cool. If this nigga bring a new nigga around, I'm trusting him based on you. If he do some weird shit, y'all both gotta go.
Yep.
I think for me, it's a little different for me because I've moved around and I know a lot of people.
Understatement.
But it's because I went to mad schools and I moved mad places. But whatever.
The president.
Cool. So for me, it's like I really look at people in like a microscope. And I see why you here, why you present. And then I also introduce you to my friends. I'm the person out of really all my friends that I introduce people's relationships. Not saying it has to be romantic.
You do that.
Just friendships. And I make sure, because I don't know if they met or not. And I do it all the time. Like, yo, y'all met before? Oh, we met bad times.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, my fault. I just want to make sure. So for me, it's really about how my close friends interact with them. So whether I could be like, can this really be a close friend to us? Because 9 times out of 10, I've known that person for mad long. Like, new to me, I don't think it's me making new friends. It's me introducing new friends to my people.
Got you.
Because I've had so many people that are acquaintances, friends, associates, whatever you want to call it. So when I introduce them to like my circle, I've already figured out like, all right,
he's cool,
he's that. And then it always ends up turning out like some of my friends hit it off more with this person and they had their own relationship and I have nothing to do with it. So now I'm on a whole other, it's like, yo, they have problems. Like, yo, leave me the fuck out of this shit.
Yeah.
What about you?
Y'all know how to ask. Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
You know how to ask a guest a question. Ask a person a question that they ask you. That's crazy how y'all know how to do it with a guest.
Hey, relax.
That's
relax,
really cool.
Relax.
It's almost like you've been podcasting for almost 4 years, 5 years.
I hate you.
Really good job.
4 years.
Good job.
That's a
435.
long time, man.
435.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
We're
listen
5
to-
years.
do not listen- do not listen.
Valentine's Day make 5 years.
Yeah.
And they still don't know how to re-ask me a question that I asked. But they know how to do it with you.
Rodney, so how about you? Is it hard for you making new friends?
Yeah, it is hard for me.
Rodney
to
next door.
I hate you so much.
I'm so happy to be here. I mean that genuinely. I know it sounds like bullshit, but nah, legitimately, like I'm really happy to be here, yo. Like I used to be really envious, like watching y'all have these conversations that were meaningful to y'all and to your
You should have
audience.
just asked. Oh no, you have asked me before.
He does. He definitely has.
But I always
He's been trying
say,
to get on the
I
show,
always
man.
tell you New York.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm being honest, yo. Like Rob Hill Sr. is one of my best friends.
Shout out to
on earth.
God.
Shout out
Yep.
to. I was actually watching the interview y'all did on the show that me and him had earlier today, and he's like the one person that I really clung to over the last like 10 years in this industry, in this space, that I feel like, yo, regardless of whatever happens, like that's my friend. Him, Fred Witt. It's
that nigga Fred.
Fred is my dog
Shout
for
out to
life,
Fred.
man. Shout out to my brother Fred.
Shout out to Fred.
In terms of
Shout
like
out to Fred.
new friends, it's been hard, right? One, LA is a little spooky.
Because
We'll just
everybody
say-
comes here for. I try to tell people, everybody comes here for a reason.
Transplant LA. I want to give love to indigenous LA. I want to differentiate.
The people that come here is
Shout out to
different.
the LA neighborhood people.
Yeah, I want to differentiate. But this is so random, yo. But like, I've been meeting a lot of like super cool gay brothers. Like, I went on this, my homegirl that I went to college with, she hit me up. She was like, yo, I'm going to south of France. It's a friend of a friend's 40th birthday party. Do you want to pull up? Like, all you got to do is get your flight. I'm like, you know what, bet I'm going to come. I had no context. I get there and it's 50 people celebrating this one cat's 40th birthday party. And he's gay.
Okay.
So I'm on a trip with 40 black heterosexual gay men. 40 black homosexual gay men. Yeah. So like, yeah, right. You know the.
I said, "Ooh, they got that now."
But
Add the H there.
so, but I never in a million years would imagine myself being in that scenario, right? Like it's just, again, like I told you earlier, there's been like a lot of separation between our communities. And when I tell you, man, I had one of the best times of my life, one of the best trips ever, like some of the coolest brothers that I will forever and always vouch for, stand up for. If I have an opportunity that can benefit them, I'm gonna give them that, because the way that gay men show up for each other is so much different than how we show up for each other, dog.
100%.
They use, we all got trauma. We all got things we go through, right? We talked about the same, we from different places, but we all talked about the different experiences that we all have had in our own geographic environments, right?
Fact.
These brothers will bond over the experience of having to identify with something that the world told them that they should not be. And the way that they galvanize around each other and their own experiences creates so much more of a safe space that we do not provide each other. And I've been like marveling at the way that even in this short window, I've gotten to know these brothers, that they show up for me and will be like, yo, there's this opportunity over here. And they, cause they network, gay black men run they are lit.
They run it.
They fucking lit, dog.
But I think bigger than that, I think they don't play with the position.
Nah, they don't.
That's
You can't. Not with them shorts on. You can't be pausing like that. Boy, got his,
crazy. Why would I act like that?
I got his growing now.
Why would I act like that?
Goodness.
Why would I say that? But it's
with
they understand the level and the mantle. They understand the mantle and the responsibility that comes with the responsibility they have.
Mhm.
So they understand when one gets one, they say,
pull each other
"Oh,
up.
come on."
Trickle down.
And the crazy part is, here go the craziest part. And the reason I can say this to Rodney is because having that experience, you understand what I've been understanding for the last 6-7 years. Is when they love you.
Oh man.
You can't do no, they got you, they cover you.
It's a fact.
We don't, and me too.
I know.
We don't cover one another like that if there isn't a
Something
benefit or
there.
relationship there.
It's always in a sense, almost.
And
If
they're doing that-
if it's not somebody that you love, it's conditional.
And they're doing that at the risk of making themselves unsafe.
Yep.
So to what you're saying, absolutely,
It's enviable.
It is enviable.
It's enviable
Absolutely.
the way they show up for each other, dog. Like, I don't even feel like my capacity, my bandwidth to incorporate new people even exists at times, right? They are so much more warm and welcoming. I will look at a nigga who's just trying to dap me up, like fuck is you doing, son? Like what? A nigga like, and I'm trying to, and you were a big part of this development for me. I'm trying to release a lot of that shit that don't serve me anymore. That's why I asked you that question earlier. Like, I am tired of living behind the facade and mask of hyper masculinity, of fucking I'm living by rules that ain't even my environment no more. I'm still the nigga, like when niggas take pictures, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna slide to the side. Like I'm selling dope, nigga. That's not my experience.
Nobody come looking for you.
Yeah, like what the fuck why am I trying to play by rules that ain't even applicable to me at this stage of life, dog? Like this shit don't serve me no more. And so I'm trying to be more warm and welcoming to all, yo, and especially black men, because so many of us are dying and feeling lost and disconnected without tribe, community. I know what it's like, because I'm going through it too. We all going through very similar experiences, and nobody is talking about it.
And we can't bond because what we've been saying this whole time, either we can't communicate, don't communicate, or just don't want to be a burden.
Yeah.
Love niggas.
Episode.
Love niggas, Mouse Jones. You gotta love niggas, yo. Niggas is mad unprotected in the world.
I love black men, bro.
You're not gonna tell me to love niggas and talk about how unprotected they are. And then I say pause. You're not gonna do
I'm not doing
You're
that.
not gonna do it. Not on this podcast. You're gonna say you gotta pick one.
No, I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm not doing
He
it.
gonna wait till the mics go up and he's like, yo, pause everything.
Super pause.
Super pause, y'all.
Pause.
Will you ever stop saying pause?
Never.
It's just the art.
Stop.
This is
Listen, it's like me saying, am I ever gonna stop saying
It keeps you sharp. It keeps you sharp. I mean,
It's a sport.
That's what it is.
So that's
Honestly, somebody said it, and I think this will be my last thought. I think I read somewhere about people talking about saying pause and all of that. They're like, yo, it keeps you understanding. It shows that you're paying attention to what you're saying. It shows that you're paying attention to what your friend is saying. It just keeps you in tune with what's going, like how you guys are speaking. So even if you guys are saying bullshit, whatever, there's something that's keeping you in.
Keeps you on point. Like, chill.
It keeps you on point.
Like, think before you talk.
Think about what you're saying.
Rodney Rikai.
Yeah.
Your first, not the last visit to the crib.
Yeah, yo.
Until the next time you're here, what you want to plug? What you got going on? Tell the people how they can follow you, how they can support you.
Yeah, my name on all socials is Rodney Rikai. That's Rikai. I have 2 films that I'm putting out before the year closes, man. One of them is a short film about me and my 2 boys called Just Breathe. It premiered at ABFF, which was phenomenal to have a film.
Wait. Are these SAG interim approved?
No.
So don't talk about it.
No. Well, wait, no. This is not SAG. Not union. Now that these projects,
relax, fucking principal.
Yeah, I'm not a scab,
Mr. Belding.
Just saying, it's gang shit over here. SAG-AFTRA.
Nah, these are short docs. It's not even there. Short docs. And then this guy's crazy, man.
Yo, you know this nigga flew all the way over here to fucking
It's a process. I'm protesting tomorrow.
What size t-shirt you wearing?
Good question. I gotta figure it out. I might hit like a large.
I'm pulling up to boo you.
You heard? I might just cut the arms out.
Yeah, we heard you the first time.
I'm just saying.
We heard you the first time. You're cutting arms out.
Yeah.
Rodney, please keep.
Yeah. And then
Hey, yo. Are you crazy?
Yo, look.
Crazy.
Yo, look. I love y'all.
That was vicious. The second film is called Howl. It's about a father who gets released from prison pre-pandemic, who once the pandemic hits has to figure out if he's going to stay on the straight and narrow or revert back into the wolf that he used to be. Also a project that I wrote, produced, directed, starring in.
Love that.
Yeah, man.
Love that.
So that's what I'm about right now, and just creating safe spaces for my people, my community, my tribe, and trying to get this thing with women right. I'm one day.
When you say
I'm gonna get it right.
You mean
It's another episode.
Yeah, it's a
whole nother
episode.
I was trying to.
Don't worry about it.
I'm never gonna get it right. When Rodney asked me what I'm releasing,
Yo, it's power in the tongue, yo.
This thing will
Yo, you stop just saying stuff like that, bro. You got a powerful voice. There's power in the voice. I'm not gonna say the tongue because that sounds
crazy.
But it's power in the voice.
I would have. It's over.
Yo, you gotta stop just blurting things out, man.
Listen.
Right,
now,
you stubborn. Bro.
Get happy. It's over for you, bitches. I'm happy. I'm beating. Don't come to nobody as a woman. Leave me alone.
Be quiet. Why you still are here? Yeah, right. Everything's okay with you. I see your smile, baby. We love you.
Team on 3.
Try to spin it back, you bastard.
We appreciate you.
Mac, what you
We
got?
love you.
What do I have going on, man? I ain't doing nothing, bro. I am a unemployed actor. I am a stay-at-home dad right now.
I tell you one thing, you're a fucking podcaster.
I'd say yeah.
Say that. I'm tired of this.
We potting.
He's
all
a
day.
gymster.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
I'm a gym bro now.
Yeah, you are.
Shout out that. I'm a
Yeah,
gym
I
bro
don't.
now.
I don't like that. That's dumb.
I'm a gym bro.
Agave. We still buying those in
course.
bulk.
No. But what we are doing is I'm just trying new things, and I'm about to start taking acting classes.
Come on now.
And, I'm just doing it. Just
Smart
to do
man.
some shit. It's a great time
Smart
to do it.
man.
I told myself if we had another COVID, I'd be a DJ. So this is, I guess, an acting COVID.
This is a type of COVID. So please.
Seriously, it's
No,
like
it's
an
a
acting
pandemic.
COVID.
An active COVID.
It's like an acting COVID. So I might as well just try some things I just wanted to try. So try.
Why not?
And
What about
see
you,
how it
Mouse
goes.
Jones? See how I did that? You see how I did that, right?
yeah,
There we go. Come on, let's do it. Keep it going.
4 years and 35 cents worth of
All right,
podcasting, and you finally did it. All right.
Go.
What I got going on? We're back on the comedy grind. So shout out to everybody booking me. There are a few shows I can't announce. But shout out to y'all. Chicago Riddles. Shout out to Joy Gamby. I appreciate you for having me. Shout out to Danielle Young. Appreciate you for having me. Trap
Love you,
Karaoke.
Danielle.
Jesus, this is an award.
Trap Karaoke Sacramento sold out. LA.
Bad
2
joints in
dates,
Sacramento.
7, 8.
I just wanted to
San
acknowledge
Diego.
that.
Trap Karaoke September 30th will be in Montclair.
Mid joints in San Diego. Great joints in Montclair. I'm gonna give you the joint review every city you go into.
Yo, I'm a married man. I ain't gonna.
Yeah. Now she be on Eros.
What is that? I don't, but I don't know what it is.
It sounds dangerous.
That's the
to wrap
rabbit
it up.
about the awards music. Thank Lisa Ray and Shauna for. We good, baby. Good. Everything good.
What's going on, man? What's going on? And I hate it. I hate everything going on. Rodney Rikai, we appreciate you for being here. The neighborhood, we love you. We appreciate you.
Oh. And we'll just end on this. We are working on a live show.
Hey!